All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Chelsea, welcome back to Fate Grand Order LB4, and we're pretty much in the end game. Last time we sent Jinako, Ganesha, and Lakshmi back in time with Aswataman's power, and now Karna's back through. He wasn't killed; he was deleted and was trapped in like void. Well, not void space, that's a different thing. But like Arjuna's cosmic recycling bin, I guess. Hey Merida, Keha. Yeah, now it's time for the final showdowns. Multiple. Honestly, probably was void. It probably could have been. Or at least the space they were in was in void, so yeah, who knows. But yeah, oh, I almost forgot. I didn't get Awako last night, but I did get a 4-star I had been wanting for a good while. And like, I think y'all know who I'm referring to. It's my baby girl, Elizabeth motherfucking Bathory. I was pretty hyped last night when I got her. I was like, who needs Awoko? I got Elizabeth. Maybe that's cope, but God, her third ascension is just too much, man. Give me second form. But yeah, that was what about her 7 other variants? I've got all the ones that have been put in the evocation shop so far. But yeah, her next, her Eliza 1 is, or her not pretender, foreigner, or no, it is pretender, right? It's pretender. Is in the next evocation shop drop, but that's not until January of next year. Oh no, was there one more this year and then a huge gap? I don't remember. There might be. No, I think the huge gap is started. Maybe. I'm not sure. I have to double check. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, the final. Oh yeah, also I posted that cross the event, the Mihoyo event episode, because the last night I was just like, I need one more Saint Court for another single poll, so I was like, I may as well record this right quick and just, see if I can get lucky, and then it didn't happen. And then I already used 9 of the 10 from this morning's April Fool's FGO kickoff thing. I played that little like web game they released for April Fool's. It was just Angry Birds. And so that's really all it was. It was just Angry Birds. But it was amusing. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna quit yapping about randoms. That's how I got Elizabeth. Is via the some tickets. The JP minigames are so much better. Yeah, I haven't looked into those really. I know in JP April Fools they get the fucking funny like models. And card arts, and I'm like, what? Why do we get those? It's so fucked up. Anyway, like I said, I'm just get started. Oh, is that only this year? I thought that was a usual thing, because I know in the like wikis, you can look at like the April Fool's arts. So I thought that was like a maybe is it just the card art but like the models are or a sprite like battle sprites were only this year. Don't even know what it is. Oh. Huh, okay. I assumed they were used all the time. I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's get into it. Let's quit yapping. But also Draco is only 6,000 bond points away from bond 14, so I'll get another 30 Saint Quartz today. We'll see if that nets me anything. Probably not. Garda! Yo, my boy. I'm sorry it took me so long to return, Master. It's all good, as long as you're here. What did you say? I feel as though I said something I couldn't possibly know. Never switch his card I saw.
Happens every now and then. Don't sweat it. Besides, we've got much bigger things to worry about. Like bringing you up to speed on what's going on right now. Fortunately, I already have a fairly good idea of that. My memories are a little muddled, but they remain unbroken. Asfatamon's spirit core has given me the gist of everything that transpired while I was gone. It would seem the time has come to settle things. Yep, it's time. Karna. Oh? You remember? I'm afraid I'm not gonna be much help. As you can see, I'm all tuckered out.
That won't be a problem. Asfatamon lent me more than just a spirit core. For the time being, I can also use Shiva's power, at least to a certain extent. I see. So you inherited Asfatamon's traits when you took over his spirit core. Of course his power won't last forever. Yeah, because that would be OP. Have the power of yourself and Asfatamon squished together. Be too OP for a... No. Yeah, makes sense. But I should be sufficiently familiar with it by now to hold on to it for a while. After all those duels we had. What now? I mean, I know, but they don't. I was saying that, you know, for them. They're probably like, what?
Well, this is all great news for sure. But we still got a long way to go, even who we're up against. Speak of the devil.
And he shall appear? Or a god in this case? Arjuna, we can do this down here or up there. The choice is yours. Ooh, call him out.
He came down.
Karna, I know you. You're Karna. Yes, I am. And now I'm going to defeat you. Why? Why do you oppose me? You were there, too. You witnessed that foolish war, just as I did. I'm purging evil from the world. Everything that's defective and unnecessary. That is, the blade of justice I use to guide this world. My world is proper and right in every way. Says who? You? Do you really think you're an impartial judge? Truly? What's going on with the sky? This is the proof. The end of the final Yuga, when justice reaches its apex. A perfect world of peace and harmony is now close at hand. I've not seen for myself whether this world is what you say, so I'll not speak to that. I'll instead let those whom I trust speak for me. This world is so right, it's wrong!
Well, there's an interesting viewpoint. Maybe you could even say the same about people.
Oh.
After all, someone who only knows what's right inevitably ends up doing the wrong thing.
Allow me to refute your premise by substituting the world for civilization.
Substituting the world. Civilization's roots must logically lie in humanity, not gods. This world may be refined as a result of you whittling away the people you deemed defective, but its civilization has not advanced one iota. Any philosophy that would lead to what we see here has its priorities completely backwards. I can't understand. You speak
Nonsense, you're defective, unnecessary,
and therefore evil.
Indeed, indeed. The time has clearly come for you to pass judgment on these wicked fools yourself.
Well, look who just couldn't resist
Putting in an appearance.
I guess that was inevitable, though.
This god being your last
Bastion and all.
That's the caster from Shimusa!
Master, do you recognize him? I'm quite certain she does. That servant matches the description of a hostile entity Miss Ritsuka encountered in the parallel world of Shimusa. Though looking back on it now, it would seem that Shimusa was actually a small lost spot in its own right. At any rate, although that servant went by Caster of Limbo, the one we see here now is an alter ego. You there. I trust you're also a disciple of the foreign god, just like Rasputin. I believe you said your name was Abe no Seimei, one of Japan's greatest onmyoji.
Well, I mean, we know that's not true. What a dreadful thing to say. No righteous Chaldean servant should be quite so devious. You really should know better, Lord Detective. It's one thing to joke, but quite another to merely play along with my using an alias, just to put the screws to me. Dreadful, simply dreadful. What was it again, Abe no Seimei? True, the cowardly schemer is certainly an acquaintance of mine, so I'm not completely unfamiliar with his name. Unfamiliar? But my name is simply Limbo, Lord Sherlock Holmes, and I would ask you to address me thusly. And yes, as you surmised, I am indeed one of the 3 alter egos who serve the foreign god. I am the one who made the first move to prepare for the coming of the Trees of Emptiness, and turned Shimusa into hell to test a pet theory of mine.
Then, that's the servant who's been leading Arjuna down his path?
Koyansky, can you tell us anything more about...
Huh?
Yeah, Shigon. Sorry, we're closed for the day. We look forward to your business in the future. Yeah, she helped hold off all the sacred beasts and Kali. She did her part, I guess.
Koyansky is gone.
The only trace she left behind is this note. Indeed, I'm certain she had no other choice but to make her escape. It's absolutely unforgivable to side with Chaldea, no matter the circumstances. That said, I'm not entirely heartless. I see no need to go out of my way to report her misdeeds to the foreign god. Now that she's nowhere to be seen, there's no proof that she helped you. I think we can leave it at that.
I suppose it was inevitable. Her injuries would heal now that she's had time to rest. Oh well. I'll have to think of a way to capture her for good some other time. Very well then, Limbo. You must be the servant who has been serving as Arjuna's military advisor of sorts.
Something like that.
Now that you're showing yourself...
Why'd I start, going into Limbo Doman's voice? What the heck?
Now that you're showing yourself, after hiding away all this time... does it mean you no longer had any other choice?
Hardly. My appearance here is merely a matter of courtesy. It's not yet time for me to get my own hands dirty. Although, if you absolutely insist, I think I can manage a few tricks of my own. Humble as I am to be the opening act to this world's god, if I must, I must.
Looks to me like you want to keep clear of danger as much as possible.
Oh no. All I want is to see what's about to happen up close and personal.
This world's sudden drastic change must be due to its situation making significant forward progress. After that, what's starting to come apart at the seams, now that the end is near. If Limbo's goal is to see what happens after that, He may have been pulling Arjuna's strings up to this point. No, never mind that. Right now, all I can say for sure is that we have no time to waste. We need to eliminate Arjuna and Limbo as quickly as possible. Should we fail to do so, this world will play host to a dreadful fatal event. And it's clear from Limbo's barely restrained delight that there'll be no coming back from whatever it is. Probably not. I believe we can leave Arjuna to Kana. The rest of you, please focus on Limbo. I can use the Kali to keep the nearby sacred beasts away. Are you sure you have the strength to do that? Are you alright? Of course. Now that I've come this far, I finally understand. The Kali are both a part of this world, and its last form of resistance. They are creatures apart from God, born to fight against order. Perhaps that's the reason why Lakshmi was summoned here. So that I could help them. Some queen I turned out to be. Once a rebel leader, always a rebel leader. True. Go, her pets. We'll handle the sacred beasts. The only enemies the rest of you need to worry about are those two. I'm counting on you, Vitsuka. Arjuna's no longer a god we can only look up at from afar. He's now destruction incarnate, and we have to stop him no matter what. Let's go get him, Master. And get him we shall. Get him we shall. Okay. Let us bring Merlin. Merlin-kun. Sojiro, you can just not have that on, actually. Alright. Squeeze as much bond as I can out. Look at that craft essence lineup. God damn. Alright. Let's do this. Let's crush his balls. Alright, took a second to load. Damn, they still didn't have a model for him? Wait. Alright. Draco's pretty much useless. Maybe I should have just swapped Draco out. I did have a night class and Liz ready and waiting in the wings. I probably should have. Ah, well. Who needs night classes? Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna swap. Yeah, no. I need Draco to live at least for a little bit. Alright. Gotta postpone Draco's bond up as much as possible or suspend it Naoko. I mean, that was maybe the plan. I shouldn't, because again, I do want Alice more, but
I don't know, man.
雪が止む頃にはさて
Alright, sorry, Sojiro. You're being sacrificed.
Org, Stendo!
Fucking rip in pieces. Get fucked. Alright. Draco's back, but we, I don't want to perish, though. Oh well. Yeah, I can't give the guts to someone else, sadly. Maybe I should have. He had. Alright, just use everything. We don't have the luxury of holding anything back there. Apparently, seeing as how he has his noble phantasm already. It came pre-charged. That's so fucked up.
世界の歯車は壊れた。今こそ粛清の時。今こそエゴーの時。マハープララヤ。詰めたつもりか。崩壊。
Ooh, thank you. Oh, thank you for going after Draco with the invincible on. Big preach. Major preach. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Well, maybe we'll see how desperate I get. Good crit, good crit. There you go, Liz. Give it to him. Give it to him real good. Okay, ripperoni and pepperoni. Irm. 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 Well, crit. Right, yeah. Arjuna, you can go fuck yourself. Go frick yourself. Yeah, if I had swapped Draco to the back turn 1 so she didn't take that much damage from Limbo, I think I actually would have been okay. Draco could have tanked. But it's fine. We'll be fine. Okay. That's not ideal. Oh right, debuff immune. Right, forgot about that. I mean, I guess all there is to do is just throw noble phantasms at him. That's... He's not a servant, he's still alive from his time, so Draco first. And then man last, I guess. one of the evils of humanity, legendary hero of India, and then dude bro. Oh, that was the silent. Well, you did your best, Sojiro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't think Draco is living through this. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, invincible and increased defense. Yeah. It's not gonna work, but yeah. You know, just in case. Just in case. Okay. Wait, what's Liz's overcharge? Inflict curse. You know, I want Jean second. Good old CCC music. Or just extra music in general, really. Okay, good crit. Good crit, Lakshmi. Good crit. Yep, focus on the one with invincible on. I guess they all have invincible thanks to Jean. That's true, actually, yeah. Go. Go, my queens. Or queen, duchess, and holy woman. Liz, no! Liz, why will Lakshmi no? Okay, if we survive this turn, we'll win. Alright, Liz. You can be a hero. Do I want this slightly higher crit chance with this? No, I think no matter what she kills him. Yes, okay. Oh, Liz, you glorious queen. Absolutely slay. Best Lancer in the game. Don't at me. So the easy, what do you mean easy fight? What incredible power. Even with Shiva's godly strength, I still can't manage to harm you. Godly, yes. For I am God. I have consumed all other divinities and brought them together to become a single perfect god. Karna, son of Surya, wielder of Shiva's strength. If you wish to stand in my way, that is fine. As a truly perfect god, it will be simple for me to trample over you. Are you perfect though? Are you really?
You claim to be perfect. Then let me ask you this. Why did you consume the gods in the first place? What did you want with so much power? I'm sure you sought to create a just world, but I know that Arjuna would never choose such an inhumane path towards it. Someone else must have done so instead. Who?
Oh, you've been called out.
You need not answer. I know that too. The king of the Gadavas, Vasudeva, was not the same man as the Krishna who was an avatar of Vishnu, yet they shared a name nonetheless. On that day, it was not Arjuna, but the dark Krishna inside him who aimed that arrow at me. The same is now true for you, isn't it? Deep down, you're not Arjuna, but that dark Krishna, aren't you? I don't know why it happened, but I can see that your inequalities were somehow inverted. And what you are now is the result of that avarice taking control and greedily consuming all the other divinities. When I look at you, I don't see a perfect god. Far from it. You have been irrevocably altered into a man who is both Arjuna and not Arjuna. Nothing more. Yeah, that got to him. Could this be the last push we need? I don't know.
It doesn't look like he's gonna make it that easy. And never is. No, this won't do at all. Calm yourself. To be a perfect god, one must have power above all else. You became what you are by following your greed. It's only right you continue to do so. If you have concerns about your godhood, then allow me, your humble servant, to present you with new power from the truly right and proper god. Now then, shall we begin? No.
Arjuna's run off. There's no question of where he's heading. There's only one thing left that he could rely on for help. Get in the border, guys. We're going after him full speed ahead.
Don't let him get to the tree. Don't allow it. Or we're gonna have many problem. Big problem. Big American problem. Milky white ew. I mean, Arjuna has had a few thousand years to fill it up, but that's just gross, man. I guess even a perfect god has to let some release out every now and then, but god damn, buddy. What are we doing, man? King Proteus hiding in that lake. I would hope not. Actually, do I want to? Nah, yeah, I hope not. Is that? Yeah. It's the Indian Tree of Emptiness. But what's that strangely colored lake surrounding it? Arjuna semen.
What's going on? That lake wasn't there when I first got here.
Damn, so it wasn't even over the course of thousands of years. No, that was just like a few months of him filling it. God damn, bruh.
These readings. Now I see. I knew this was no ordinary water, but I would never have guessed that could be, this. Oh, you figured out what it is? Then why aren't you just telling us already? I was just getting to that. Don't worry, I have no intention of falling back on bad habits now. I understand you have no need for a detailed analysis at this point, so in lieu of that, I'll simply say this.
I believe that is the ocean of milk?
The ocean of milk? You mean the one from the Samudra Mantana in the Hindu creation myth? The very same. That's the one where Vishnu, the other gods, and even the Asuras all work together to create a nectar of immortality.
The Ocean of Milk is also said to be where the sun and moon come from. Though I doubt that's what Arjuna wants to do with it now. Probably not.
What if it's only an ocean of milk? We should be able to cross it, no?
Well, I'm afraid that would be rather difficult. Why's that? It's highly poisonous.
I've only done a quick scan so far,
but I can already tell it's strong enough to easily melt through steel, a human body, or even a spiritual body. Yeah, no, I'd rather not fuck with that, if I'm being honest. Well, the border is sealed tightly enough that we could theoretically attempt to barrel through it. There's no guarantee they'd be unscathed once we're across. We'd be unlikely to get far before the border started to dissolve. Yeah.
I see. So this is Hala Hala. The poison Vasuki the Serpent King vomited forth from the pain of being used like a rope to churn the milk, and Arjuna apparently chose to leave it mixed in. In the myth, Shiva becomes known as the Nilakanta of the Blue Throat, because he gets rid of the poison by drinking it, but I'm only borrowing Shiva's power.
I don't know if I can do the same, but I wouldn't try it. Though I could jump over it and get to the tree by myself.
I don't recommend that, given what happened earlier.
It's likely Arjuna came here to receive some sort of support from the Tree of Emptiness. Yeah, probably. That'd be a safe bet.
Our only hope now is to hit him with everything we've got. Letting him pick us off individually now would be the height of folly.
Then what can we do?
Well,
whatever it is, do you think you can hurry and figure it out before all those sacred beasts catch up with us? Yeah, that'd be good.
Alright, I'll figure something out.
Like what? A bridge of Kali? I doubt I can erase the Hala Hala. Hala Hala.
But both Lakshmi and Alakshmi were born when the Ocean of Milk was churned. I'm sure I can do something.
Okay, I'll leave it to you. If I concentrate my misfortune around me, like I did when I drew all of William Tell's arrows, I might be able to limit the poison's effects to my soul. Well, that wouldn't be ideal.
That would mean there's no other way. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Captain? But Captain... You're just using your bad luck as an excuse to take the easy way out. Ooh.
It's the cheapest form of self-sacrifice.
No soldier, hell, no person at all has any business doing that.
Did you ever stop to think about what it's like for those of us left behind? To hear you praised for dying like a saint, like your death is something to celebrate? You never stop wondering what might have happened. If only you hadn't let her fight alone. If only you'd stayed behind instead of running away. I knew it.
It is you.
Yeah, it's me.
I didn't experience these things myself, but these regrets ended up becoming core to who I am.
That other version of me, the one who would go on to become a ship captain, fought in the Sepoy Rebellion, lost someone important to him. And unlike you who stayed and fought to the very end, he ran away like a coward. We may have fought in very different regions,
and neither of us may have been in a position to influence the other's battles.
But after being inspired by the rumors I heard about you, and knowing we were fighting at the same time, I can't help but feel a connection. The path I took was the only one available to me. I'm not going to judge you for the choices you made. There's nothing whatsoever wrong with choosing to survive. It's no different now.
There's something I need to do, and I'm the only one who can do it.
So that's what I'm going to do. That's all there is to it. No, that's not all there is to it. Huh?
What I'm trying to say is that wasn't the only way then, and it isn't now either.
You need to pay more attention to your surroundings.
Oh? You have something in mind, Captain? My Captain?
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't have said all that otherwise. No, I kinda hate how this is playing out just like Shion said it would. Da Vinci, I need you to grant me authority. You've already figured out why I came along, right? Well, now's the time.
Much as I'd rather not do this, I suppose I must.
I knew you were sneaking around doing something. Does this mean we're finally going to get some answers?
I wish I could have just stuck to maintenance. Initiating a naval battle of my own accord is really hard.
But as hard as it is,
Letting another far-off comrade in arms go to her death would be even harder.
this thing manifests whenever I accept that this is just a sort of phantom spirit I am.
Oh, okay, so he's like the Shizuoka things? He's like mixed with, but that shouldn't be possible, right? But I mean, I guess they wouldn't have introduced the idea. Or Shinjuku. I don't know why I said Shizuoka. I think I was still thinking of Shimuusa, I think. And so I mixed, yeah, Shinjuku with that. And I know Shizuoka, I think, is a prefecture as well. Is that just like doubled it? Oh yeah, she did. Right. I completely forgot. Okay. So I'm guessing the Phantom is this person who was inspired by Lakshmi. But then the base is someone else? To its now, I don't know. I don't know, man, I just blacked out.
Shion secretly installed it inside the ship.
Or maybe it's vice versa. No, I think, because, you know, I feel like the Phantom is, yeah.
Captain Nemo's the Indian prince who ran away from the rebellion.
Yeah, I only vaguely knew the name Captain Nemo, and I just knew he was a ship captain. Aside from, you know, the obvious, I didn't remember the fact that he was or I didn't even know that he was a part of the rebellion. Prior to that, I just knew Captain Nemo.
Shion secretly installed it inside the ship. Does this thing you speak of have something to do with the part that was meant to be activated in India?
I mean, obviously, from context clues, given how he was acting, it made sense. But, like, prior to this, I didn't know that, I guess is a more apt way of putting it.
That was meant to be activated in India? Yeah, I guess so.
So it's kind of like a system that makes this trial fitting possible.
I only have one question. Will this thing you speak of let us get across this poisonous ocean of milk? I think so. You should all know what I'm talking about, too.
Yeah, the thing you brought along?
Shion isn't just trying to improve the border.
She's trying to improve me, too.
Because you're gonna need both of us if you're going to cross that stormy ocean.
Well, maybe not me so much as my ship.
My ship is a dream of the future made real. A high-tech concept once considered a mere flight of fancy. It's called the Nautilus, a ship of hope that can conquer any sea in the world, no matter how deep.
Alright, then whip that bad boy out.
Ah, yeah.
If we're gonna do this thing, let's do this thing. Okay, he's weirdly pumped up now. No more holding back for me. Every good ship's gotta have good waters to sail. True enough, I guess.
Okay, crew, get to your posts.
Any back talk, even from Master, and you'll be swabbing the poop deck for a month. When did you get so upbeat? I guess the prospect of sailing gets them fired up. Why wouldn't I be excited? I've been waiting to go on my maiden voyage since I got summoned.
Imaginary Aeronex phantasm rigging. All set.
Connecting lines to my spirit origin and giving them power. Okay, that's all of my noble phantasm's magical energy.
And I'll make sure the border doesn't feel a thing.
Oh, what is this? What's going on? You're not about to explode on us, are you? I would hope not.
It looks like a mysterious light is surrounding the border, starting at the front.
The front, you say?
As opposed to the drivetrain or the engine.
By Jove, I've got it. The Aeronax Phantasm is a naval ram. The Nautilus's most famous feature.
Right you are.
My Nautilus was known far and wide as a monster of a ship.
And by attaching its naval ram to a vessel, other ships can be
retroactively defined as the Nautilus too. I knew it. Your true name is...
But that's not all.
Indeed it's not. Now that you've come out of your shell, I can sense the Western God inside you. Oh! Oh, so no, he is just straight up like young Captain Nemo then. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm the great Triton, son of Poseidon. Oh! I mean that, yeah, you know? Yeah, I guess a ship captain would, yeah, okay. That, yeah, makes sense. Your sea god is, how did Shion get a hold of Triton's divinity to mix with, how, wait, You think the Wandering Sea people wouldn't be very happy about her just... Okay, well... Because they're big fans of the Age of Gods, right? So, like... Do you think they would have, if they knew about that, they would have tried to confiscate it? But... Like, no, that's our god. Thank you. Yoink. Well, good thing they didn't find out, I guess. Good thing they didn't find out. I'm the great Triton, son of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. The deep seas are my beloved domain. And I'm also Captain Nemo, the lone sailor who fights against oppression and tyranny wherever he goes.
I knew you were an amalgamation servant.
Wow, those are some big names to combine.
I see. Miss Shion had already admitted you were a phantom spirit.
She must have intentionally combined an ancient mystic with a newer legend. I'm the no one called Nemo, the guardian of sea travelers, who can chart a course to any ocean.
The guardian.
And that you mention it, this warmth I'm sensing feels familiar.
No way, am I reading this right?
What is it, Mounier?
An explosion? It's an explosion, isn't it?
Damn it, I knew I shouldn't have let some pipsqueak from who knows where mess around with my border.
No, it's not an explosion.
I just noticed this fixed wavelength in the border's data. It's almost identical to the thing we observed back during our Zero sail on the way to Scandinavia.
What? Then that strange entity we encountered back then was actually...
Nemo? Scouting us out, apparently? Yeah, that was my true Nautilus. I was out on patrol there on Shion's orders. I think I remember giving you a little nudge in the right direction when I spotted you guys there. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Now I see. If Mr. Godolph hadn't had us make an emergency exit in this panic,
we might have benefited from your guidance even more. Gordy. Yeah, no, to be fair, no, I'm with Gordolf here. We had no idea what was out there. It could have been some, like, void beast or something that would have ripped us apart, like... I'm with Gordy here.
Well, how was I supposed to know any better at the time?
Well, I'd love to dig into these new revelations about your ship and the Atlas Institute's zero-sail technology. I'm afraid now we still have to worry about the ship. How's it looking?
It's doing great. I've had my eye on it for a while now, and it's turning out to be just as good a ship as I thought. Better even. I'm a phantom spirit, not a typical servant. My entire reason for being is my love of the sea. So when I was summoned to this Earth without a decent body of water anywhere to be seen, and told to lend my aid to humanity, well...
Honestly, I was pretty upset. Shion's nice and all, but she's not really human.
And a wandering sea may be a sea, but there's no life to be found in it anywhere. So when you Chaldeans showed up,
I didn't have high hopes for you all either. Oh, I mean, fair enough, I guess. I figured modern people must be to blame for the Earth ending up like this. Well, yes and no. I mean, the Cryptors are modern people, aside from Akata, but she's a weird case. I mean, even if she was born like 3,000 years ago, or 20, like, no, over 2,000 years ago at least, or spawned from the Earth anyway, over 2,000 years ago. If she was technically alive, I mean, she was alive. Would she still count as like a modern? Because like it's not like she died in the time period she was born in. So like, I think she kinda counts as modern. Maybe.
Must be to blame for the Earth ending up like this. But now that I've seen you in action here in India, I can tell you the kind of good people I remember. You're travelers who keep rowing forward no matter how roughly the seas toss your ship. No matter what kind of predicament you encounter or what kind of enemy you go up against, you're the kind of people who can smile and laugh about the experience when it's all over. So now that I know that, I'm done moping around.
Besides, I also remember that my Nemo side still has some unfinished business to take care of. So you'd better believe I'm gonna help you out. I declare this here and now as the Guardian of Voyages. From this point forward, this ship is no longer limited to the waters of void space. There is now no storm it can't cross, and no ocean it can't sail. Whether we're up against the sea of storms or a poisonous ocean of milk, you no longer have anything to fear. No longer have anything to fear. Now let's go. Full speed ahead, until we find the Prophet and my comrades.
Well, if the world's most famous captain
insists, I guess we'll just have to oblige.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, he ended up being cooler than I thought he was. I guess. I suppose. Alright. Another no battle. Hold it. I still haven't given Soul your clip. Are you sure it'll be okay? We're not going to dissolve. Not going to dissolve? It would seem there's nothing to worry about. The border's hull is holding strong against the poison.
And this is nothing compared to the time I hid
Inside an undersea volcano. Oh!
won't have any problem reaching land.
That's not to say it doesn't sting a bit. Generally, when my ship is damaged, I hurt too.
You don't have to do this.
But yes, he does. We're not going with your plan.
Don't worry about it,
Lakshmi Bai.
not this time.
Here, there are no cowards willing to send you off to your death just because you refuse to stop fighting when they've already given up. Oh.
Of course I ran away from the rebellion to build a Nautilus, so I might have been just as cowardly until now. But I'm not anymore. This time I'm staying right here. I'm going to get you there safely, help you save these people, and fight at your side until the very end. You're a good man and a good friend, Captain Nemo. Thank you. Alright, we're almost across the ocean of milk. No turning back now. Are you all ready to disembark?
It's time for the final battle. Battle.
Yes, this may not be strictly true, but I feel as though I've
Trained my fiery spear for thousands of years.
I will cut through Arjuna's mind, even if I have to use every bit of my essence for kindling. I'll help out as much as I can, too. Though I'm still so exhausted that I think watching out for Rama is all I can do right now.
Well, alright. At this point, I don't care how you go about it. Go ahead and use every dirty trick in the book if you have to. Just make sure you take him down. Director's orders.
Oh my, he's really going there, isn't he? It's almost impressive how low he's willing to sink.
What? I mean... Yeah, I guess advocating for playing dirty is sinking low, but like, I feel like at this point, that's the obvious, but okay.
I could have sworn he was much cooler back when he was driving the border. That sure didn't last.
But he's being pragmatic.
Maybe he's the type of guy who only really shines when the chips are down.
Yeah. We've arrived. Hey, flowers of the end! What? Hey, pick some of those! I need those! What? What?
We've made land.
Wait, we can see the tree of emptiness with our naked eyes now.
Go on and take the port side hatch out of here, Itsuka. I'll lower the ramp now. Once you've all disembarked, I'll head back out and wait for you in the bay so the enemy can't attack the border. And don't worry about holding anything back. As long as you win this battle, I promise I'll come and get you. Now go out there and settle this thing once and for all.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, we will. Thank you, Captain Nemo. Master Itsuka,
5 servants and 1 allied master. He's like, me? Preparing to enter the Indian Lost Belt's final phase on behalf of proper human history. Well, Pepe's questionable about that, but... For now, yeah. Actually, maybe those aren't... are those the flowers of the end? They're very similar. They have the swooping... like petals. The place is covered in white flowers?
This would appear to be cluster amaryllises, known in some parts of the world as flowers of heaven. The environmental readings appear stable, so they shouldn't pose any threat. Only 800 meters to go. The Indian tree of emptiness is right past that hill.
The mats are bluish and... yeah, they're very similar, like kind of... probably might be in the same family, I guess. But not quite the same flower.
Its heat signature is rising rapidly.
Try to hurry as best you can, guys. Yeah, we were planning to.
Understood. We'll continue to approach the tree of emptiness on foot.
Good. It looks like this coast isn't getting any better with time, as I hoped it would.
Then it seems I have no other choice. All of you wait.
And to say something?
What's up, Rama? I'm sure Arjuna will be waiting for us at the tree. Before we fight him again. I need to talk to you, Kana. What is it, King of Kosala? You seem to be in poor health. I am. That's why I have a request to make of you, son of Surya.
I want to entrust you with my Brahmastra. Oh?
Huh? Your reasoning? Surely you can see why for yourself. My body is still suffering from Krishna's curse that I drew away from Aswataman. Frankly, I'll never be able to fight to the best of my ability like this, so this is all I can do. But I do hate to do this, since it feels like I'm letting Ritsuka down as a servant. A good king knows when to delegate. As the son of Surya, and the one true hero who fought for the Kauravas, there's no one better suited to wield the Brahmastra in my place than you. Besides, no one in this world knows of my adventures.
That fame, or lack of it in this case, makes it impossible for me to fight at my full strength.
Even without the curse. But the same holds true for me.
Well, but Arjuna's... Yeah, he's acknowledged you.
No, it doesn't. There's at least one person here who sees you differently.
Oh, I guess Jinako too.
See that? Those are the eyes of someone who knows deep down in her soul how heroic you truly are. That makes you better suited than me to be a hero in this land, and so my power is now yours. But be warned. Now that Aswataman has entrusted you with Shiva's power,
And I've entrusted you with Vishnu's. He might be a little overwhelmed.
if you were to lose to Arjuna now,
It would be an absolute disgrace.
remember,
He has my wife's goddess form in his possession.
he holds within himself Alakshmi's younger sister. Alakshmi's wish to free her sister is in your hands now. And so I implore you, Kana, save Sita in my place.
Master, I'm sorry to ask your forgiveness rather than your permission.
But is this alright with you?
Please help us, Karna. We can't beat Arjuna without you.
What a strange thing
To say, Master, I'm your servant. I answer to you, not the King of Kosala.
But for now, I'll humbly accept this great honor you have both entrusted to me, and swear to you this. I will use all the power I've been given to see that Arjuna is brought to justice.
Oh, final ascension time. Final ascension time. Oh, yeah. Or, no. Is this final ascension? Yeah, it has to be.
What? Your hair, your spear, they're totally different now.
Costume. Okay, I was gonna say, because it did look a bit off. I was like, that doesn't look quite right. That's why I was second guessing it for a second. I was like, Costume is made just for this? Damn.
I don't know what's going on,
But it's freaking badass. I can't put it any better than that.
you were already a sight
For sore eyes before, but now those eyes are just popping out of their sockets. Jinako, keep it in your pants, please.
This is so unfair, but I'm not complaining. Hell no.
You thirsty bitch.
I see.
It's an honor to hear you think so highly of me, Ganesha. What happened to you calling her Jinako? What?
I'm kind of
Taken aback by this myself, to be honest, but this is all for the good.
You're no longer merely borrowing my power, nor Aswataman's. This new form of yours is clearly the result of you making it your own. I could ask for nothing more. What incredible power!
I can't be certain it'll be enough to defeat Arjuna, but it just might do the trick.
Alright, no sense staying put any longer than we need. Let's go.
Forward march.
There he is. Karna.
Arjuna. Go get him, buddy. Sick him, boy. It's time to beat some ass. Oh.
Karna. Yes, it's me.
Though I've changed a little since we last met. Okay, shonen ass line. I'm not the same warrior you fought before. I've changed since we last met. Changed.
This power is incredible. To think this is still only a fragment of Shiva and Vishnu's strength. I see. Now I see. So you have also come closer to becoming a perfect god. Good. That is how it should be. If you mean to stand in my way, that's exactly how it should be. What a strange thing to say. What?
Neither of us is at all close to being a perfect god.
That could not be clearer. Would a perfect god be so fixated on my name as you have been thus far? That can only mean one thing. Your humanity is showing through. Huh. You're very much still human deep down inside, Arjuna. That is why we can do battle like this. I, for one, am grateful that neither of us are gods. We are both warriors, nothing more. Karna, you bastard.
How very surprising. I never thought the hero of benefaction could cut so deep with but a few words. In that case, allow me the honor of stopping up this god's ears so as to shield them from these wicked words. God of this land, if you feel as though you're still lacking, if you sense that what you have may still not be enough, then rest assured that I am here to ease your concerns. Behold, a benefaction from the one true God. Behold these stairs that link us to the skies, this texture that transforms everything into its rightful form. This lost belt may be yet another frail bastion for humanity, but its way of life is completely unique. In place of a future that expands ever outward, it selected a future that narrows infinitely inward. Indeed, that is the one good thing about this lost belt. It will reach its end goal quicker that way. Turn. Every time the cycle turns, more is shaved off. Now its destruction reaches a fever pitch. The roots of cosmic fantasy have descended upon us, and the tree of ideology has died. Hear me, foundation of a new world in bloom. Your name is Tree of Emptiness Spiral. You are the many finite boundaries that surround this planet.
The Tree of Emptiness.
It's waking up.
It's opening up even further. And not only that.
It's bathing Karna, or Arjuna, in its radiance. Yeah. Oh. Animation. Oh! It's again! Usually fire isn't good for trees. Oh. Maybe in this case it is, though. Well. It's sprouted.
What is this? This changing color. It seems to be like what we saw in China, only taken even further. I don't know what this new black color means, but I believe the tree's structure remains identical to the one in China. That is to say, the Tree of Emptiness contained its own pocket dimension. Now the tree is opened up, exposing the galaxy inside. There's no time to analyze it further, and as of yet, no telling what it means. All I can say for certain at this point is that a tremendous amount of magical energy is flowing from it and into Arjuna. Orochi, Sombrero, Mayal, and now Spiral. As I suspected, they're all names of different galaxies. They must be weapons of invasion from other celestial bodies. But why invade like this? With that much sheer magical energy, they could just easily incinerate the Earth's surface, just as GACHA did. So why would our enemies go out of their way to model the trees after galaxies? Are they truly weapons of invasion? I feel just as powerful now as I did when I first absorbed the gods. No, even more so. It doesn't matter how much power you take in from elsewhere, Arjuna. This changes nothing. Oh, right. I've been told that I have a tendency to say too little rather than too much, so let me be abundantly clear about this. If the Dark Krishna inside you truly has become who you are now, then you yourself have become something you saw as defective, and you just haven't realized it yet. Though honestly, I never saw you as defective at all. So let me ask you, what are your own deficiencies? What is your own evil? Have you ever looked at yourself and admitted that you might have faults? The Arjuna I know was no god, but he knew the value of taking a good long look at himself. Looking, yes, like the way you're looking at me now. Stop that, Kana. Don't look at me like that.
And then they kissed.
Ah, that's it. That was exactly the last piece we needed. Kana put it into place without even trying. A god is most vulnerable when they begin to question their own infallibility. You're doing it again. Your eyes are trying to make me see something inside myself. That is a sin. It is evil. I must pass judgment on you. With my own hands.
Not very godlike.
Karna! The only thing I see now is the fact that you can no longer ignore my spear. Now that you have abandoned that irksome detachment, I finally have the chance I've been waiting for. It doesn't matter if you're a god. I'll keep trying to surpass you, just as I always have. Arjuna!
Super Saiyan ass fight. Dragon Ball Z. Got Goku and Beerus. Ooh, I mean, if you're forcing me to use them, I mean, I won't say no. Alright. I'm gonna take this off and bring in a useful craft essence. Like this one. Alright. Should I give... no. As long as Draco is usable, we don't need anything else. Come on. The forced Karna was practically a death sentence to noobs back in the day. Did he not quite stack up to Arjuna?
今こそ宿命の戦い、祝然たる世界の開始を告げよ。我がすべての力を持ってこの因果を断ち切ろう。行くぞ。死にゆく定めしか選べない。
Damn. Very emphatic of you, Arjuna. Alright, well. We're starting off with the obvious. Alright. Save that. Save that too, actually. Alright.
合意するよかろう。
望みを声にせよ。
ブラフマーストラック組んだら小手調べといくか。
ロササングイス。
剣断せよ。滅べ。滅べ。
念には念悪く思う。
This could be a problem.
我が舌を喜ばせろ。
How's AoE? Yeah. I mean, at least they made it level
神々
5.
の王の慈悲を知る。絶滅とは
So
こ
it'll
れ
do about as much as like a level 1
インドライン
single target, Noble Phantasm. Maybe level
焼き
2.
尽くせバサビーシャクティ。ぜひなし。
まさか。蹂躙せよ。力を見せてみろ。滅べ。
I like how Sojiro didn't lose health, meaning he would have literally been one-shotted. Very comforting.
欲望の熱は止まらぬ。
It's a real comforting thought.
我の力を見よ。
Yeah.
我が望みを声にせ。愛も悪も全ての見込み。ロササングイス。血の大輪を咲かせよ。
Feel real good about
七つ
this.
の竜よ。翼となって
I
勝て
feel
よ。
great. Feel like nothing could go wrong.
恋焦がれるか。解消なし。格の違いを見せてやろう。
You didn't even ki-
崩壊の時は来た。
効かぬ。
滅べ。
効かぬ。
力を見せてみろ。カルナ。
Well.
細かすぎると思う。
Oh right, it's not gonna work. Oh shit, we're just getting we're about to get railed. We are about to be absolutely railed up the
合
bum.
意するよかろう。
よか
遅い。ブラフマーストラック組んだら
ろう。世の行く手は阻めぬ。
剣断せよ。蹂躙せよ。
Well.
粛清と永劫を繰り返したは何のためか。この世すべての悪を踏破するためだ。
That's not good.
完全なる世界をここに。
So let's see if Jean, Lakshmi, and Elizabeth could take out this other break bar, and then we use the leyline stone. Oh wait, Karna still has his
供
guts.
養は超えられ
That's
ぬ。
good. Hey, yeah, if we could see or take out this break bar with who I have left, that'd be great. Not counting on it. That'd be good.
女神の力を。
Honestly, I probably should give this to Karna, because he's like my highest DPS right now. Well, okay.
恋のビートはドラゴンスケール。
Honestly, maybe give this to
守
him.
るべき者のために。
Oh no, it's too right. You can't give it to anyone else. I forgot.
私前に出る。任せて。
Yeah, no.
活路を
Build
開
up
く。
stars, crit stars.
崩壊の時は来た。滅べ。
Lakshmi just gets fucking deleted. Okay. You know what? Liz combo.
いいじゃない。
Go, Liz. I've had you not even 24 hours, and you're already clutching up for the squad.
後悔の時は来た。
待っていろ。
Well, Rip Karna.
あと100人。
力を見せてみろ。
覚えなさいよ。
滅べ。
Well, Jeanne d'Arc is, all we got left.
主よ、力をお貸しください。
Well,
了解。はい、構いません。
it might be Jover.
蹴散らします。投げ払います。吹き飛べ。
If she can at least get this health bar down to like under 100 before she dies, she's not going to. What am I saying? She's getting wiped out this. Well, maybe not. Oh no, she is. Okay, he crit. He crit. Okay, that's great. That's lovely. Right. I can't use these because it's gonna give him full charge. I mean, I may as well. I mean, fuck it, may as well.
褒美をやろう。我の力を見よ。剣を見せよ。やるすか、シャバゾ。
もちろん。
Okay, at least he'll survive. Probably. Okay.
の愛も悪もすべて飲み込み。
天意無法。
空へ、
大胆
ロササングリス。見るがよい。これが貴様らの繁栄の答え。欲望の空を切り裂く流星のきらめきである。
まさか。
ペイバロンドムスアウレア。
Okay. Well, at least break this break bar.
ご昇覧あれ。もはや戦場に呵責なし。我が父よ、許したまえ。空前絶後。
Bare minimum.
シャクティ。まさか。
Sojiro will survive because of his evade death-dealing damage.
剣断せよ。蹂躙せよ。粛清と永劫を繰り返したは何のためか。
Now I'll just have to spam Noble
この世全ての
Phantasms.
悪を踏破するためだ。マハーブララヤ。致命傷だとかけられた。運があるうちに撤退する。
Or not.
獣使いが荒く。
ここが限界か。
Yeah. This is what we call in the business. We're fucked.
共に戦おう。守るべき者のために。
Why did I do that when I'm about to use a Noble Phantasm? What am I doing, man? Whatever. Okay.
我が誓いを聞くがいい。私の後ろへ。フィナーレよ。バートリ LG ベト。
Maybe I should have
まさか。
brought, some more 5 stars along and like curated the craft essences. That probably would have helped. Get Bazit in there. Maybe Castoria Zerker.
ここに祈りを捧げましょう。我が友、我が仲間を守らせたまえ。
Oh yeah, foreigners are good for berserkers, right? Yeah, mysterious heroine would have been good. Just anyone. It's not Jeanne d'Arc and Elizabeth Bathory. Anyone really would have been good. But yeah, see, the way I build my teams is who needs who needs bond points, like who's closest to bond. That's how I build my teams. Which, yeah, it's not the best idea. Admittedly so, but you know. You know, these two are making more progress than I could have hoped. But they're about to be fucking destroyed. Yeah. Rip. Ripping pepperonis. Alright, another ley line stone. This feels like servant abuse. Am I crazy? No. Couldn't be. Alright.
宴を始めようぞ。燃えよ。ベイバロンドムスアウレアよ。
Oh, that's why we more that's we're gonna try some blue teams already. I mean, these are all the blue cubes I have are the free ones they gave you right off the rip, so I can buy some from the I think they're in the Mana Prism shop. But no, if anything, I should make it easier on myself and actually build teams. You know, ones that actually work together and not just throwing whoever needs or whoever's closest to bond. That'd probably help. Probably help just a little bit. This seems like it's not good. It seems like reality is breaking apart. He did it, Master. Arjuna's been fatally wounded. Yeah, but I don't know if that solves our immediate problems. How? I should have completely outclassed you. Even if you do have Shiva and Vishnu's power now, I have the power of every god. Not only do I too have Shiva and Vishnu, I also have Agni, Indra, Brahma, Soma, all of them. You're still searching for a reason. You truly are a thick-headed man. Very well then, I'll tell you why you lost. I'll admit, I too only realized this while we were fighting. It's because you lack something crucial, something that I possess and you don't. What? That can't be. I possess every divinity in the... What you lack is that. A master? Is Karna pointing at me? Hi. That's right. Companions. To put it another way, a god is only a god if there are people who recognize them as such. A god cannot be a god if they're all alone. You grew dependent on power from beyond this world, in the Tree of Emptiness, and wholly abandoned its people. You may have become a nigh omnipotent god, thanks to that power, able to create and destroy entirely by yourself. But such a god is no god at all. You must have known that yourself, even if you didn't realize it. What? This spirit core informed me all about the last Lokapala, a fusion of god and man, more balanced than any other. Then, you're saying his was the strength of a god in tune with people? I mean, he did go around helping people, but, you know, killing Kali, keeping things balanced, patting kids on the head, you know.
His was the strength of a god in tune with people. It sounds like you know whom I mean. Now that you understand, all that remains to say is this. Well, I didn't do so using solely my own strength. I won this time, Arjuna. Karna. This failure is unacceptable. I've never been so humiliated. Humiliated?
His frustration at my defeat is the sort of defective, useless, and unnecessary evil I sought to eliminate. So what is it doing inside of me?
Now I see. I was never a complete being to begin with. Of course not. I am too flawed to be a perfect god. I only sought perfection greedily to my own detriment, to the point I no longer realized I was doing so. You are right, Kana. It was the dark, greedy Krishna inside me. The one who consumed even the gods and tolerated no evil whatsoever. That is who I... Now I understand why I lost. My blade of destruction cannot be turned on myself. No matter how many yuga cycles passed, my obsession with you, my evil, would always remain. It was that obsession that drove me to become a perfect god, beyond what was necessary. So the god I became, the final god born of evil, who tried to guide his people toward a proper world, still harbored a dreadful evil within his soul. I probably should have tried to destroy that first, before I turned my focus to the world. Now that evil I failed to destroy has become my own destruction. So foolish of me. All I know is a being like you could only have come about in a world like this. You're one of this lost spout's victims, something that could only exist in a pruning theoretical phenomenon. I don't need your pity. Pity? I don't pity you. I was just thinking what a great shame this is. The Arjuna I truly aim to defeat is an ordinary man. He was never given the role of a god, final or otherwise. But incomplete as he was, he never stopped seeking completion. I think that is who you were meant to be. The world is no different. Once it is truly complete, there's nowhere left for it to go. And having nowhere left to go strikes me as woefully incomplete. So it's a paradox. I believed I was complete, all while failing to notice the ways in which I wasn't. What's more, believing myself complete was itself the seed of further deficiency. Now I see. I was a walking paradox, right from the beginning. I couldn't even be the man you wanted me to be.
You know, he had a very distinctly servant fading away despite him supposedly not being a servant. I guess maybe that was the gods dissipating from him or something. Something to that effect. Oh boy. But man. You know, at least he, like all the kings of the Lost Belts, you know, he took his defeat with grace. That's the one thing I can give him at least. Is he took his defeat gracefully. And I gotta respect it. Okay, really quick, I gotta go pee, and then we'll, you know, finish this section and the final section. But yeah, I'll be right back. let's get right on into the news. I mean the node. Unknown, eh? I mean, it can't be the tree. The tree is usually the final fight in the last section. So... Domin? Or Limbo?
It's over. I warned you, Arjuna. Your way of doing things was only ever going to lead to your own death, and not one you'd be happy with either. It's a real shame, isn't it? If only that alter ego hadn't shown up, you and I might have been able to make something of this lost belt after all. Anyway, now it's time to decide what I'm going to do next. Hi. Oh, you're right. I can't turn back now. I only washed my hands of this lost belt's king, not the lost belt itself.
Oh. Oh, Pepe.
Frick. Besides, it's not like any of us ever had a real choice anyway, especially with you watching over us. Right, you?
You? You.
Oh, maybe she didn't like me calling her that. It's too bad. It's too bad we can't communicate more easily.
Huh.
Still, that gave me the push I needed. Time to take responsibility for looking the other way all this time.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll find out more about why he called her that.
I wonder if you understood what we were really doing here, Ritsuka. We didn't give the people of this world weapons and teach them to fight so they could live. We just wanted them to survive, to use them to defeat Arjuna with no real concern for what came afterward. The only reason we helped these people was so that we could more efficiently erase their god and eventually them.
Yeah?
And the servants may have known enough to keep quiet about it. But I could see how it wore on you and Mashi. I'm sure you both wish there was a way these people could all live happily ever after from now on.
I mean, yeah, it'd be great.
But you both know you don't have any right to say that when you're taking their future away from them. That's very responsible of you, especially when you're both still so young. But unfortunately, none of that matters to me. I can say it all I want.
Has he been spreading the word?
These people aren't livestock reduced to following a god gone wrong. They deserve more than that. So as one of the people responsible for helping them take back their lives, I'm coming down on their side now.
Pepe.
Alright, time to take care of this last bit of business. Otherwise, how could I show my face to Katic, Ophelia, and Akita?
When did Yume Ren get added to the gacha and like when like it'd be funny if like at this point we had with LB3 I would have assumed she came later. A bit. Huh. Oh, she's the story gacha unlock for LB3. So she didn't have a banner right away, or did she have a? Because if she had a banner, then like when LB3 launched, that'd be kind of. Spoilery, I guess. Her banner was like 1 week after. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Even though they were fighting for the fate of this world, it seemed to me like their battle was intensely personal. That's usually what battles between true warriors boil down to. I'm grateful to you, Ritsuka. I can feel Lakshmi's joy in knowing that Lakshmi's divinity has been freed. All I need to do is return the favor. So that is the tree of emptiness responsible for creating this false world. Yeah? Very well, I'll do what you ask, although this will be my first time felling a tree instead of fighting a war or rebellion. Yeah, I just think it'd be funny if we if we told Pepe, like, hey, we actually have Akuta as a heroic spirit. Yume Ren, yeah, she's at, yeah. That'd be it'd be funny to see his face, like, you what? It's weird seeing it pulsing and squirming like that. It makes me kind of motion sick to watch. Even after seeing it in China, I still don't know what to make of it. Me, one of the clock tower's most prodigious talents. Still, however it works, it's clear that thing is what's keeping this lost belt in place. That's true. Don't hold back now, Ritsuka. This is just like the other ones. I'll try to analyze it as much as I can, but that's not really our priority right now. We still have to take back the world we lost. And to do that, that tree's gotta go down. Hey, now that Arjuna's gone, the sacred beasts and Kali are vanishing too. So there's no one left to get in your way. Yeah, you sure about that? Well, that's mean. What am I, chopped liver? Or is it just that you can't imagine that a master without a servant could be a threat, Moonier? Or Mooney? Come to think of it, I never did greet you guys properly, did I? Well, better late than never. Welcome to my lost belt. Welcome to my lost belt. It's so nice of you to come all this way, remnants of Chaldea. But now, it's time to say goodbye. My name is Scandinavia Pepperoncino. On behalf of the Cryptos, I'm gonna kill you now. Pepe, why? Pepe, please stand aside. Oh, why you look so disappointed, Ritsuka? Were you hoping for someone stronger? Well, that's fine with me. It'll make my job easier. I guess this means it was worth traveling with you guys after all. But hey, I still kept my end of the bargain, right? We only agreed to work together until Arjuna was defeated. He's not wrong. He did say he wasn't giving up on being a cryptor, so... it's not like we didn't have warning. So, you know, can't really fault him there. I can't just move on like that. Me neither. Pepe, I don't understand. We've been traveling around India together all this time. We've talked about so many things. I thought there was no reason for us to fight each other anymore. Yeah. I was just listening in on your conversations most of the time, but it sounded like you were all really getting along. I thought we, had an understanding. An understanding? That must be because we all happen to feel the same way about this world. I sure don't remember discussing anything deeper than that. Then why do we know your birth name was Mirangiaro? Ma, of all the things I wish you'd forgotten, you just couldn't let that one go, huh? Well, if your memory's that good, you should have no problem remembering what I said and didn't say. I do consider you Chaldeans friends now. I really do. And it's true that I don't have any reason to fight you. But did I ever say I was willing to fight? I was willing to fight for proper human history. But I thought you only agreed to help the foreign god in exchange for your life, because you had no other choice. Oh, well, you're wrong. All of us are here by choice. Make sure you don't ever say that to any of the other cryptos, Mashi. Not unless you want to insult us. Yes, we did agree to help the foreign god in exchange for our lives, but we made that choice willingly, not reluctantly. Personally, I thought the foreign god's conditions were fair, and Kashtaria's plan was in the right. Do you get it now? I chose my own life over the rest of the world. That makes me an irredeemable villain. You guys would call me an enemy of humanity. Yeah, I get it now.
You don't hate other people and you don't hate yourself.
I know you hate something much bigger than that. You hate human society.
You're literally a public enemy.
Does that make me a terrorist?
I mean, you did... Yeah, no, there was terror in people before they were all wiped out, as they saw the trees come down and whatnot, so... you kind of are. That's not wrong.
Oh, how glamorous. But no, you're wrong there. I never hated this lost spell, putting aside how Arjuna ran it. You understand, right, Ritsuka? This is the fourth lost spell you've seen so far, correct? It's peaceful here. There's hope for the future and love to be had just by being alive. You could live a full life here. It's rare for a world to turn out like this, even if the people who live here don't know that. In the big picture, it's never been troubled by war or revolt. And in the little picture, it's never had to worry about communities growing old and dying off, or a beloved brand going under, or a hot new trend fizzling out. The more complicated society gets, the harder it gets to survive in it. It's cruel and unforgiving, and so many things slip through the cracks. This lost belt never had anything like that. Life was simple here. People were happy. That's why it was destroyed, pruned away. History decided this world was too happy, too perfect, and pruned it away for being unnecessary. Can you believe that? You people fighting for humanity always say you want peace. But then you go and reject a world like this, a truly peaceful place. It's like you can't conceive of a world not dominated by pain and suffering. So I don't ever want to hear you say that proper human history is more peaceful than any of these worlds.
Okay, to be fair, up until the Kali disappeared with Arjuna just now, I would argue this place was pretty hellish. But now with Arjuna and the sacred beasts and Kali gone, yeah, no, I guess Pepe has a point.
Trust me, your worlds are crueler and more disgusting hell than any world you'll find in the Lost Belt.
I would argue the Russian Lost Belt was...
So now do you understand why you and I can never see eye to eye? Foe.
You're right. I agree with you. Oh? I doubt that any Lost Belt is as awful as the modern world Miss Ritsuka hails from. But that's all the more reason for us to be proud of it. Any history daring to call itself proper human history should aspire to overcome all manner of hells. If anything, this journey has only made me more certain that mankind has chosen the most difficult route possible. Miss Ritsuka here has spent her whole life on the forefront of that route. If she wishes to continue down his path, we'll be there with her every step of the way.
Holmes,
my bro.
Oh, I knew you'd say something like that, Holmesy. I do love that side of you. Anyway, I think that's enough talking. We're ready to go, Carney. I'm impressed how long you've been holding out. But you must be at your limit by now, no?
Why are you bringing Karna into this now? He's not double-crossing us, is he?
No way, what am I even saying?
The odds of Karna doing that are down there with the idea of a game series having 100 sequels. I mean, he is in Svataman's core. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I may end up betraying you after all, Ganesha. Huh? No way!
Let me ask you something, Rama. How are you feeling now? Me?
Now that you mention it, I feel great.
Krishna's curse must have been lifted when Arjuna vanished.
Good. Then I can return your Sword of Evil's Bane. Thank you for lending it to me. It was a great help.
Now then.
Master, there's something I need to tell you. What? When you took over Aswataman's spirit core, you got linked with Pepe?
I used the last of my strength during my battle with Arjuna. In fact, my spirit origin's already gone. I'm only here right now by sheer force of will.
Really? Holy shit, he's right. Karna's magical energy signal is gone. He really is there.
There just by force of will.
Huh?
That is what I meant by betraying you.
All that remains now is what was here to begin with.
I feel like I should return it now. Especially as that's what he wants.
Oh. Also, no, we're not gonna be fighting Karna. We're gonna be fighting Aswataman. Huh?
Now I gotcha. So that's how it is, huh? That's just like you, Karna.
Do you want it?
You better do, hon. Besides, I figured this would happen. Why do you think I stood back and didn't say anything? In spite of everything, I still can't bring myself to abandon them. I couldn't even if I wanted to. I liked them too much.
I see. There's yours. Though I suppose it was always yours to begin with. I'm told I'm the hero of benefaction after all, so I'd feel wrong about holding on to it.
Suit yourself, hon. Just don't expect a thank you. Although, are you sure you're okay with this?
I am. I have faith in my master.
What are you giving him back?
Man,
I can't believe you're still doing the right thing here, Karna. Jeez, get a clue, will you?
I'm sorry.
and stop apologizing so much. Then again, you wouldn't be you otherwise, would you?
No, yeah, I guess not.
Anyway, since it looks like we're saying goodbye and all, I just want you to know. Once this is all over, I plan on going right back to my old
Carefree, shut-in self. So don't you worry about me.
This is a rare opportunity. As you're now a god, I suggest getting out there and seeing a little more of the world. Besides, you've just finished being shut away for countless years. The outside world should seem newer. It should seem even newer to you now. Besides, this may be goodbye, but we don't know for how long. As long as you wear that Ganesha hat, I have a feeling that I will have another chance to fight by your side.
Hey, don't say that. Coming from you, it sounds like it'll actually happen.
Probably will. Yeah, I've had more than enough fighting to last me my whole life, thank you very much. Still, considering how the best I could do before was cower in fear behind him.
Getting to fight by Karna's side's definitely something new. Well, see you around.
And you. So he's disappearing? No, it would seem not.
Yeah, he's just getting replaced by the original owner.
No, he isn't. I can tell what's about to happen.
He's back.
Shh. He gave my gift right back to me, huh? Pisses me the hell off.
You wanted more?
Nah, I'm just angry. Same as usual. I know what's going on here. I could see it happening while I was inside him. Looks like it's time to keep my promise and get angry on your behalf. Am I right?
That'd be grand. Would you mind?
Huh? The hell you mean what I mind? Don't ask me, order me, damn it. You're my master, aren't you?
Oh. Well then, don't mind if I do, my angry little servant.
Ah, good grief. Just when I think it's over, we have to go back up against yet another formidable hero.
Then again, if this is a new chapter in the Chronicles of the King of Kasala, I could ask for nothing more.
In fact, I'm grateful you've given me this last chance to show off what I can truly do.
Oh man, my joints
Are still really stiff, and I really don't like going up against these Shiva types.
But I'm pretty sure the whole reason Ganesha came here in the first place was to do something about that tree. There's no way I can back out of this one. It doesn't matter who stands in our way. I'll see this through to the end.
It's the least I can do for my comrade in arms who brought us here.
Oh, you're all so fired up now. I love it. That just leaves you and Mashu, Itsuka. You're the master who's the key to this whole operation, right? So what are you hanging your head for? You fought hard and bravely to get this far, right? And not just here in India, but everywhere you've been. So now's the time to take responsibility for making it all this way. I want you to thrill me one last time, just like you've been doing all along. Pepe. If this is about responsibility,
If our only choice now is to do what must be done,
then we're not going to back down either. We can't. Not after coming this far. Awaiting your orders, Master.
our goal is to defeat the enemy Cryptor and Aswataman.
And to cut down the tree of emptiness.
Let's do it. Me and you, Mash, let's do it right here, right now. Up against that tree. What? I mean, we know it's a archer, right? Surely it's an archer. Must be. Surely not anything else. Right? Yeah. Surely he isn't transformed into something else. Like an Avenger or something of that nature. You know, something that would make Draco useless. You know, that'd be ridiculous. Tree has awakened. Oh, we're fighting him and the tree at once. I do not like. I don't like that command spell. The heart with the lips. I don't like that. Hey, Gogeta. Roy? Let me guess. Gain resistance against. Okay. I should probably deal with this Stratama. No. Let's deal with the Berserker first. Actually. I feel like that's the larger danger here. Alright. That damage Sojiro just blocked is concerning. Real concerning. I don't suppose trees of emptiness are considered divine, are they? Probably not.
Go! と泣くが望みか?
No, I didn't think so. It was worth
我
checking.
が舌を喜ばせろ。よかろう。スペルビー、アワリティア、いたぶってみよ
う。霊樹をもって命ずるわ。空想
Okay, I guess we have to get rid of Ass Man.
イラつくんだよ。
見えるのよ。
Okay, rude. I'll save Babylon Domus area for now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. I don't even know if Ritra is gonna live. TBH. Could you crit? That'd be great. No, okay.
戦士の誓いはとうに消え、我らは堕落した。失踪するがいい。スダルシャンチャクラ、やむな。そうこなくてはの。
Yeah. Well, there goes the Lancer I brought. That's great. Okay, Mr. Tree, could you like not do what you're gonna do? Maybe. Actually, no. We won't do this. Actually, no. We'll Invincible Sojiro.
共に戦おう。望みをこ。私に続け。
さて、
よかろう。
この地より立ち去れ。そろそろ来るかな。
世の行く手は阻めぬ。
Try and get any charge I can. Oh, well, that's cool. That's great. I love that. Oh boy.
作戦タイムだ。落ち着こう。
Okay, Sojiro.
恋のビートはドラゴンスケール。ラッキュー。恋のビートはドラゴンスケール。
さて。
Go get him, buddy.
なんでこんなことできしたか。
By the way, I can even do this. I don't know, man.
亡霊には亡霊よ。お前を連れて行く。逆行運だ。悪霊殺し。霊樹をもって命ずるわ。運命に。怒って。
Oh, thanks, Pepe. That's great.
不滅の刃を持って汝を引き裂こう。スダムシャンチャクラ、やむな。
Thanks, Pepe. Well, you know the thing I said about, you know, actually putting together like actually, you know, useful teams and not just throwing out whoever needs bond. I didn't do that. Yeah, maybe I should. I probably should have. Oh wow. If we can take down Ass Man at least before. The Great Reset. That'd be nice. Alright, that was a good turn, Liz. I applaud thee. Well, she's gone. Okay. Okay. At the very least, he's not gonna get in the way. Unless Pepe revives him with command spells or something. But nah, they wouldn't do that. Right. Yeah. Leyline Stone, last one. Okay, Sojiro. You are once again going to kamikaze the enemy. Thanks, Aoko. Thanks for the assist. Sorry, Sojiro. Making you kill yourself twice. My bad. My bad. Go, my goth queen. What's the true emptiness to a dragon? I don't know. Yeah, good try, buddy. Alright. This should maybe do it? Perhaps? Okay, yeah, he's dead. He gone. But wait, there's still a whole other section after this, and still one node left of this section. Uh-huh. I'm sus. I'm sus of what's going on here. Some tells me this ain't over. I got a loading. No, don't just be the That's fine. That's fine. Well done. You've managed to fell the tree. I can see its magical energy signal fading rapidly. Looks like there's only one thing left to do. It might be too little too late, but if I use my serious light... Don't bother. You know just as well as I do. This anger is only a runway. It's meant to help you get back up to speed so you can keep on going. This isn't the destination by a long shot, so it's okay. Don't sweat it. Oh?
I guess our teamwork just wasn't up to snuff. Maybe things would have been different if we kept our contract this whole time. I'm sorry, Asfataman.
You think? Pisses me off, but I felt like I got a raise. I got to raise more hell out there than I thought I would. Seems to me like we were a pretty good match. Sorry I couldn't win this one for you. Believe me, I'm pissed off about it too.
Hey, I'm still alive. That's good enough for me.
Huh. So you decide for yourself whether you've won or lost, huh? You really are a clever master. See ya.
Goodbye, my awkward servant.
Alright, what are you gonna do now, Pepe? Are you still gonna try and resist, or are you gonna let us take you into custody?
What were you doing? I'm pretty sure we could have won if you'd helped us out.
Oh?
Gah! Phew! Yes, I had every intention of assisting. Truly I did. But I'm afraid I ran into some entirely unexpected trouble of my own.
Like what?
Now then,
Did Koyansky,
intervene? Let's get this over with, shall we? Now that everyone's gaze is rooted to the god high in the sky, it's time to introduce myself properly. Indeed, how could they not be in awe at the god of a lost belt? Truly, they cannot help it. Just as I cannot help it if I take advantage of this moment. To pluck the master of Chaldea's heart clean out of her chest.
hey.
Yes? What is this?
How are you alive?
Just as I thought. I hate not being able to go into specifics, but damn if my head doesn't feel much clearer now. Good thing I realized in my final moments that I might have caught some bug I wasn't aware of. All that was needed
To cure it was my death. Oh.
Ah, so you made one of your resurrection tonics.
You think I could make that as a servant? Hardly. Maybe if there was a Gorgon around here, but short of that.
No, don't touch Medusa, please. Or Gorgon Medusa. Don't touch any of them.
No, the best I can manage now is
It's a slow-acting mimetic, but I can still make sure it at least works well for me.
as the saying goes, physician, heal thyself.
So you used your own death to restore yourself to your original state. I'm impressed you figured out a way to escape from Arjuna's divine control. That, however, does not explain why you're getting in my way now, Asclepius.
Why else? As soon as I came to my senses, I knew exactly where to find the malignant tumor eating away at this world. And I also knew I could never live with myself if I didn't excise it. Once I surgically remove you from this world, my work as a doctor will be done.
Asclepius, I don't know if you have much of a chance, but, you get him, buddy. I appreciate you keeping his attention away from us.
Oh, I didn't even realize how beat up you were. That's hilarious. I doubt this spirit origin I'm using here will last much longer, and it seems a great deal of time has passed as well. Enough for the tree bestowed upon this world to be destroyed. Ah, what a shame. What a pity. Still, there's always next time. I knew it. That body is just a Shikigami. A shadow of yourself, isn't it? I wonder where the real you might be. Well, I won't worry about that for now. Besides, we both still answer to the same leader, don't we? Indeed we do. As long as we still share the same goal, of course.
Okay. Well, there he goes.
Indeed. I heard you say this lost belt will get to its end goal quicker this way, Limbo. You knew this lost belt was doomed, didn't you? But instead of trying to prevent its destruction, you tried to hurry it along. There's more to the disciples' goals than you're letting on, isn't there?
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Hey, Koyonskia, think we can cut a deal here? But of course, I presume you like a one-way trip to the Greek lost belt then?
Peperoncino! Don't go with her! Pepe!
No, Pepe, wait! I swear, David never misses a beat. I still can't believe he came all this way just to teach me how to call on you. Well, if it's a trip between lost belts you're looking for, just sit back and let me handle everything. We can discuss what I'm sure will be a most generous compensation later. To be advised, this is a one-time only tour package, complete with a special payment plan. Yes, I'm aware. I knew I was making a deal with the devil. Mash, Ritsuka, I really enjoyed our time together here. I mean it. But at the same time, I can't turn my back on the other cryptos either. Just how it is. So what can you do? I'd say we just blame it all on the world and our unlucky lots in life and leave it at that. I resigned myself to it a long time ago. Since birth, honestly. Anyway, with any luck, maybe I'll see you again someday. I do.
Well, it was never gonna be that easy, I guess. Shh, he got away.
That's just how it goes sometimes.
Frankly, after all the non-stop fighting we've been doing, I'm just amazed we managed to take out the tree. Amazed.
I think Ritsuka and the others deserve a big round of commendations from you, Commander.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
And speaking of commendations, I almost forgot to give some myself. We couldn't have made it to God's Sky Boulder or freed Ganesha and Lakshmi without you, Gordy. You really came through. Why don't you let me handle the driving from here and get yourself some well-deserved rest?
You don't have to tell me. This may not be my most glamorous move as Commander-in-Chief, but I'm leaving the rest of this mission in your hands. I'll deal with the aftermath later. Right now, my stress and exhaustion are both at their Gordy! No, Commander!
Damn, he just went out like a light the moment he sat down.
Yeah, stress and exhaustion built up.
Lucky guy. Maybe I should head to the break room for a nap too. In a little bit, Mounier. In a little bit. Go for it. Captain and I can take it from... Huh? Where'd he go? Oh right, he must have gone to say his goodbyes to her. Well, I can't blame him for that. Mounier, go ahead and tell the rest of the staff we're officially off high alert. And make sure to let them know they've all been doing a great job too.
Yeah, they're the MVPs.
Now that my task is fulfilled, it seems this world is sending me back where I came from. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
You mean about your secret identity? I haven't thought twice about it.
I appreciate that, but it doesn't change the fact that I made a mistake in not trusting you. I hope I'll have a chance to repay this debt I owe you someday.
Though I doubt you'll ever need a servant like me. Me who's had you for a year. Yeah. I'd love to have you on our team.
You really don't hesitate with that sort of thing, do you?
Nah.
I've already given you a ticket. You're free to board my ship at any time. Thank you.
I suppose fighting to take back the world is a form of rebellion in its own right, isn't it? A form of rebellion in its own right, yeah.
If I get the chance to ride your ship again someday, I expect I should have no trouble succeeding in whatever my next rebellion may be.
You know, her and Spartacus would get along, I'd imagine.
Farewell, old comrade. Bye.
Ah, why couch your wishes in so many hypotheticals? So many hypotheticals. No need to hold back. You can and should join us again. Let me be absolutely clear. You are not nearly as powerless or as troublesome as you think. You may harbor the goddess of misfortune, but the worst I saw from you amounted to no more than an amusing bit of clumsiness. And that, I consider to be a good fortune. I think you must have been controlling your bad luck unconsciously, more than you realize. You are a great warrior, and a queen who protected her people admirably. Be proud and hold your head high, Lakshmi Bai. Or would you prefer I call you sister-in-law, in honor of a Lakshmi's power? Probably know her surname. No, thank you. I've had quite enough excitement for one rebellion. I see you around, King of Kosala. It's been an honor to fight alongside the heroes of my childhood bedtime stories. I suppose I'd even say, it was fortunate. Though I am the avatar of misfortune, it seems good things may still come my way. So I'm certain it's possible that you will one day be reunited with the one you love as well. I pray that day comes. Farewell. She's a queen tyrant, but a rebel. Complicated. I think as long as she, like, proved she was well liked and didn't oppress her people, I think Spartacus wouldn't care that much about whether she's a queen. Maybe. I pray that day comes. Farewell. Lastly, there's something I need to say to you, Ritsuka. Oh, yes? Yes? Now that I'm about to meet my end in this place, I need you to answer the question I've been putting off until now. Was there meaning in us fighting alongside the people of this world against this god? Yeah. We got to know them. We'll keep their memories in our heart of hearts. Yes, I already know my own answer to that question. Pepper and Chino knew that our urging them to fight would ultimately lead to their destruction. So I can't accept that they're simply going to disappear now that this battle is over. Nor do I condone everything we did to reach this point, my own actions included. In that sense, I may even hate you for leading them to this fate. Huh? However, I may not accept this fate, but that doesn't mean I've lost hope. Lakshmi? I refuse to let things end like this. I refuse to let this be their ending. I was born in this land. I grew up believing in reincarnation. And so I have no problem rejecting this resolution. Who cares if they go back to the pruning theoretical phenomenon? Who cares if the felling theoretical phenomenon is resolved? All I know for certain is that these people's lives aren't going to end here. There's bound to be a next time for them. There's bound to be. I just know a proper reincarnation is waiting to save all of them. It'd be nice if there was, like, towns that sprouted up in proper human history with all the people we've met after, you know, we fixed everything, but I don't know. They'll all be reborn in accordance with their karma and go on to be even better people in the future. That's how the world works. That's the natural state of things. Others may think it sounds like some kind of fairy tale, but we truly believe that all life is always has another chance. And I hope you're right. I'm sorry. No need to look so sad. I'm not saying you need to believe this, that you need to believe this as well. I want to say that this is what I wish to believe. Come to think of it, you've already ended 3 other worlds in this manner, haven't you? The sheer weight of that responsibility is only just sinking in. If you continue down this path, you be choosing to make yourselves out to be the villains in the eyes of every other world of every other world out there. I know. But we're ready for that. I think. Hopefully. I'm impressed. Not many would have the strength of will to do something like that. For that, you have my respect. Farewell, my comrade in arms. And good luck. We're gonna need it. So thanks. Lakshmi, bye! That's a good one.
My work here is done too. No, I think I'll hold off on going back to being a shut-in, at least for a bit.
Because of what Karna said?
Yuppers, pretty much. Besides, my real self might be a hopeless NEET, but right now, for whatever reason, I'm a god.
True.
How can I put this? It kind of feels like I'm riding the safest car in the whole world. And since that kind of chance doesn't come around every day, I thought I'd hold off on shutting myself back in and see what else is out there.
I've never seen anyone treat being a god like owning a vehicle before.
And that's not all. You know, there's not a single god left in this world now, right? I'm guessing that's new for this place. So now, for the first time ever, these people are gonna have to learn to live in a world without any gods in it. They don't have to pray in hopes it'll save them from being murdered by beasts, but they also won't have paradise coming around every 10 days to look forward to. They've only ever known a world where their god was trying to lead them towards perfection. So I think all this new freedom might be a lot for them to deal with. I mean, this whole brand of freedom has a lot of dangers they're not used to, you know? It's like suddenly telling a NEET they're free to do whatever they want and throwing them out on the street. There's no right or wrong way for these people to live anymore. Now they just have to figure out how to exist as best they can. So as the last god remaining, I feel like it's up to me to keep an eye on them. But this world isn't going to... Yeah, I know. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. What's a good example? Oh, I know.
It's like if your favorite manga cafe is closing for good and you just want to wander around it on its last day of business and enjoy it while it lasts. I wouldn't know. Sometimes you come across a shelf with a series you never noticed, and others, you might be browsing books you've read dozens of times.
It might not change anything in the end, but I think there's still meaning to be found in just being there.
Yeah. You're probably right.
A manga cafe, huh?
I've only heard stories about them. Well, we'll have to take you to one someday.
Whoa, really? You mean you've never been to one? I can't believe it.
Other than convenience stores, they're one of the few other paradises outside my home I can visit.
Well, hey, you know what they're like, right, Ritsuka? Why don't you tell Mash about them sometime? Or even better,
You could build one in your base. I'll see what we can do.
just what I like to hear. Well, that's all I've got to say, so I guess I'll be going then. And hey, congrats on a job well done.
You too. Why'd you have to put that back on? Why? Our statue can move around on its own. Move around on its own. I had no idea. Me neither. Actually, I did know that, because that's her first ascension. So actually, I did in fact know that. Alright, so you remember the other reason we came to this Lost Belt, right? As clearly as a blue-ringed octopus. I need to perform the Aranax Phantasm's activation ritual, and only in a particular area in India. Luckily, I already synced up with the border earlier, so we're pretty much halfway there. Well, that is most encouraging. Once that's complete, we'll then finally be able to reach a certain Lost Belt, protected by especially tempestuous seas. While I do look forward to that future expedition, there's no need to rush. I would say we've more than earned ourselves a little break before we begin making our way towards Captain Nemo's coordinates.
for taking a break anyway. Could I make a request?
There's somewhere I'd like to stop on the way. The village, Bichu? Say hi to Asha, or bye, that is.
I know there's no point in going there. But I also feel like we should. I think we're obligated to.
Oh my, what's this? Gordy is supposed to decide where we go next, but he's off snoozing it up. Oh well, guess that means no one's going to gripe about it. If a certain beautiful genius who's taken back the wheel decides in its place, will they? He probably will. Probably. But, who cares what Gordy says? He's only our master and commander. A world where the cycle... Are they? Are they? Oh, you got a little blood next to your mouth there, Asclepius. Oh, this is disappointing. My doctor's intuition is telling me quite clearly. I may have succeeded at removing that cancerous alter ego from this world, but he was only a symptom. I wasn't able to eradicate the source. Damn it, even if I did only just wake up, that's no excuse for me to fail a simple operation. It's still not enough. I need more techniques, more knowledge, no, not just me. If medical science is to advance, mankind will need more too. I don't have time to rest. I must return to my research, my training. Oh? Well, it seems the other source of this world's infection. That giant tree has been excised as well. If so, maybe that'll do. No, it's not enough. There's nothing more dangerous than amateurish medical treatment. That's how you get a malpractice suit. No layperson should ever attempt an operation under anything but the most dire circumstances. The sooner foolish patients die, the sooner they can help medical science advance. Ah! That sounds like someone crying. And they're coming this way. Wah! Wah! I don't know why it snorted.
What do I do? I don't know which is the right kind.
No? I just pulled Lakshmi. Quite the coinky dink.
What's wrong? Why are you crying? Are you in pain? Are you itchy? Answer my questions accurately. Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am. If you're neither sick nor injured, and have no need for a doctor, then go away. I'd offer to go away myself, but I'm afraid my own legs can't take another step. You're a doctor? Please, you gotta help my mom. She's sick. She won't stop coughing no matter what we do. I don't want her to die. I heard the herbs around here could help her, but I don't know which one to pick. Calm down, so the patient's your mother, is it? How frequently does she cough? Does she cough up blood? What color is the phlegm? Tell me everything.
Okay, why are we getting so much Asclepius focus?
What a waste of time. This diagnosis won't do a thing to help advance medical science.
You're gonna still help him though, right?
I don't even need to go treat her myself. You handle this. Take this and have her swallow it. It'll put her to sleep, but that's normal. Don't worry about it. Wait until morning, and if she's still coughing, give her this pill as well. That's all. Really? Thanks, Mr. Doctor. Thank you so much. His mother, huh?
For some reason, I suddenly remembered when someone asked me why I cared so much about advancing medicine. What is it that drives me to pursue it to the exclusion of everything else?
Hell if I know. I forgot that sort of thing a long time ago.
I don't know if I believe that.
Still, there is one thing I know I want. Humans, mankind, carry on my work. Travel the path that others have blazed. There's no need to fear failure.
Casting aside excellence may be foolish, but it's no less so to cast failure aside. For anything that continues to evolve will always be defective when compared to the future. If human medicine can reach the same heights I did, and continue on even further, they'll no longer have anything to fear from the gods. I once managed to conquer death. Will mankind ever do the same? Yes, I'm sure they will. As long as no foolish gods try to get in their way. How I loathe such gods, none more so than Apollo, who impregnated a human woman only to let her die. If human medicine can ever truly surpass death, yeah, if your dad just left your mom to die, I guess you'd be kind of bitter about that. That's true. If human medicine can ever truly surpass death, if it advances to a point where they can bring back the dead and no one ever has to die again. Then someone else will tell her in my place. I forgot what it was I wanted to tell her, but it's probably a trifling matter. Someday the mother I never got to touch, or even to lay eyes on. The mother who was killed by a foolish, detestable god, and reduced to ash by the time I was born. Oh. Will know how I feel. Oh. So he wasn't just... He didn't just leave her to die, he actively incinerated her? Okay.
This is so strange, isn't it, Auntie? The Kali Yuga's over, but nothing happened. I'm shocked. The giant tree and God's Sky Boulder are gone too.
That's true. It's so strange. But we haven't seen any Kali either. Maybe this changes for the better.
Yeah, for a brief time at least.
Huh? There's something outside the window. I'm gonna go take a look.
Okay, but be careful, alright? It's dark outside now, so I don't want you going off too far.
I won't.
Oh.
Asha. Oh wow, it's the Travelers. What a surprise. What's up? It feels like it's been forever since I saw you. Well, we came to say goodbye.
And to tell you what's going on. Okay. Why are we... Okay, no, I think she's gonna just tell her about Ajay. And not the whole, you're about to be snapped out of existence. I hope. There's no more reincarnation cycle anymore.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Up until now, God was putting this world through an endless cycle of reincarnation.
Those reincarnations were wrong.
They never should have happened. The Virgin is very on whether Apollo or Artemis killed Cronus. In both cases, it's a punishment for her cheating on Apollo. But gods sleep around all the time! Double standards.
Do you want to know what took place in them?
Do you want to know what you forgot?
If you do, you should know it's going to be painful. Maybe you're not even meant to know about it. But even so, we feel like we're supposed to tell you. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I knew I'd forgotten something. I could tell something wasn't right. Please tell me, miss. I want to know what I forgot, and what I lost.
No, boy.
Father. As So I did have a father. You know what? I'm not surprised. Even when I'm talking to my auntie and uncle at home or when I go outside to play. I wanted to call out for someone, but I couldn't, and I felt like something was missing. I was wondering why I felt like that, and now it all makes sense. Wait, please don't get the wrong idea. This wasn't okay. Your father, Ajay, wasn't defective or evil in any way. He could be overly blunt, and he was kind of awkward, but he had an inner strength that kept him going no matter what things were like around him. He loved his family, and he fought bravely to protect them. And... thanks, miss. It's hard for me to imagine, but I think I get it. I'm sorry. I wish I had more than words to convey what he was like. I did the best I could, but I'm still not sure if this means anything to you. Hey, are there proper reincarnations? Huh? You said this world went through wrong reincarnations before, right? So I was just thinking, if there are wrong ones, maybe there are proper ones too.
Maybe.
Oh no, did I surprise you? Did I say something weird? I'm sorry.
Not at all. I don't know. But I'd like to believe in proper reincarnations too.
Yeah, I think so too. So if my father went away in a wrong reincarnation, do you think maybe I'll get to see him again when there's a proper one? I hope I can. Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Mash.
Thank you both for telling me all this. Well, I should get back home before my auntie and uncle start to worry about me. Oh, you guys are all leaving on another journey now, right?
Yep, and we'll probably never see you again.
I'm gonna miss you guys, but I hope you have fun.
Come see me again sometime, okay? At least we said goodbye to Asha when we didn't get to with Gerda. That's nice, I guess. That's enough, Mash.
I'm sorry, Senpai.
I know this was incredibly selfish of me.
But I just felt like I had to tell her. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
Maybe, but that's okay.
If you ask me, I think it's still too soon to come to conclusions. My job is to tell the truth, and the truth is, we are doing what we must to save the world. That is a fact, and one we must not forget. We must not resent it for purely personal reasons. Mash, everything you've experienced up to this point, good and bad alike, has also helped shape who you are. Similarly, do keep in mind that everything we've done here is necessary for what we're trying to accomplish. At least for now, of course. Time will tell whether the actions we took here were the right ones or not. Though I can't yet say if that answer will be revealed to us, or to others who will pass judgment on us. Regardless, once we're done, the people judging our actions will be those of proper human history, and that is how it should be.
Yes, you're right. London, Russia, Scandinavia, and China that we would have to fight other world's futures in order to take back our own. That we would have to make difficult choices, but we can't let them hold us back. Foe. I'm okay now, Foe. I feel calmer now. I have to apologize to you too, Master. I'm alright now.
Now come on, let's head to where we need to go and get that party and get. I said party. Get that part activated.
Oh, look at that, Master.
The starry sky is so beautiful here.
I think this will be the perfect night for a drive.
Yeah.
Good night.
Oh, my blanket's nice and warm. It still smells of sunlight after being hung up to dry. My tummy is nice and full thanks to the yummy meal Auntie made.
When I open my eyes, I can see the beautiful earrings Auntie and Uncle gave me for my birth anniversary lying on my nightstand. I'm so happy right now. So happy.
Although maybe I don't deserve to be. No, you do! Don't say that!
I remember the nice travelers and what they told me. And it makes my chest go tight. I remember how sad and lonely I felt on my birth anniversary, when it felt like someone was missing. And now I know there was supposed to be someone named Ajay there. If Ajay had been there, wouldn't my birth anniversary have been more fun? If Ajay was here now, would he be even happier? Huh? What was his name again? Who was I thinking about?
I know they told me about him, but I already forgot.
Even though I really cared and wanted him to be there. Oh right, I prayed about this before I went to bed. I'm sure I can still remember that. The nice lady said that there could be proper reincarnations from now on.
Yeah, so I'll pray that in the next reincarnation. Or the one after that. Or even the one after that.
And they'll come back to me. Huh? That's weird, all of a sudden I can't stop crying. I don't understand. It feels like someone I was close to used to scold me whenever I cried before. So there's no point in crying now. I don't need these tears anymore. But no matter how hard I pray for our God to take my useless tears away, they still keep coming. I only just remembered what that the nice lady also told me. That God isn't here anymore either. Now what do I do? Does this mean nobody will hear my bedtime prayers? Does this mean they'll never come true? That thought makes me even sadder. And now my tears are coming even faster. If God really is gone now, then who's going to get rid of these tears I don't need? If God isn't here anymore, who am I supposed to pray to from now on?
I don't know. Ganesha?
However, prayers are heard simply by virtue of being prayers, and not by a proper reincarnation cycle.
Oh,
Father.
why does it insist on harming us? Why does the game insist upon us that we must be sad and angry and... It's so fucked up. So fucked up.
Father.
But by the transient dreams of a young girl crying herself to sleep. Maybe her and Ajay will get reincarnated. Maybe. Possibly. Cosmos denial. Craft Essence family portrait and wardrobe key for Karna's Spiritron dress robe of the fiery three gods has been sent to your present box. She's been interlude Great Void Sea Battle Imaginary Scramble quest. Okay. And... I hate that this implies that she had a big family and that we only met Ajay because the rest had been wiped out before. Oh my god. Illustrator Bob. Ready for LB5 Part 1? Yeah, but not today, and not for a bit, because I'm gonna do the Mihoyo event first. But I see, I get it now. So I really was forgetting something. I had a feeling that was the case. So tell me, what is this important thing I've forgotten? This is but a vision of a dream. Kind parents, friendly older brothers and sisters, a cute younger sister, and a beloved pet dog. This is the scene of a family that disappeared. Victims of the cycle of madness. Yet you still imagine it. You see the prayer of the young girl who had forgotten everything coming to fruition at the end of it all. Why do they insist on harming us? Why do they insist on being evil?
節目の季節とな
What
りま
would
し
we
た
ever do?
今回も無事に帰還できました今回も
What could we have possibly done to deserve this
新生
pain?
ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ
Come on, give me something to ease the pain. Please. Booty guy, why? Frick you, game! Why is it gotta do this to me? Whatever, at least I have the free quest, Saint Quartz and whatnot. Ancient Ocean of the Dreadnought Gods. That sounds terrifying. Bruh. Okay.
おや何か物入りかな
Let me grab the
ではレア物だね任せてこれがいいか
Did I pass it?
なそれともあれがいいかなどれも貴重な品だたっぷり悩んでくれた
There
ま
it
え
is.
まだ見ていく
Alright, that's unlocked. Man, Yeah, no, I think that was by far my favorite Lost Belt. Well, maybe not by far. Anastasia, or not Anastasia. I keep saying Anastasia for some reason. Scandinavia was also really good. But I think of the first four, that one's my favorite. Scramble's the same ish length as Oku. Okay. But yeah, we like I said though, the Mihoyo event will be before getting into that though. I personally like LB1 more than 2 to 4. I just felt like LB1 dragged on at times, where it was like, okay, I get it, we're in a rebellion trying to, yeah, it was like, I don't know. It felt like it dragged too long. But maybe it's just me. Although I will say the end portion of LB1's, like the whole battle in Yaga Moscow, and like I think the finale of LB1's might be the best, but like with the way the story drags at times, it's like favorite singularity is Babylonia. It's not like so far Babylonia is still my favorite overall story chapter. But I still think it's better than all the Lost Belts, to be honest. Or of the ones I've played anyway. And the pseudo singularities, probably Shimusa. And this is a hot take, but Agartha may be second for me of the pseudo singularities. But that's an unpopular opinion. I don't know. Like, okay, in terms of like writing and whatnot, I don't think Agartha was the best. I'm going off like how much I enjoyed it. I just thought Agartha was funny. Like I had a good time in Agartha. Plus it gave us Scheherazade, so you know it was that. But yeah, I just had fun in Agartha. But yeah, no, Shimusa is probably, in my opinion, the best overall, though. It's better that every lost spell ends with a gut punch. I mean, I even said that when I played it that I thought it was pretty good compared to what people were saying. So I don't know. Oh. I wouldn't say Agartha is better than the Lost Belts. I just meant it's like the second best pseudo singularity. Well, compared to the Lost Belts, yeah, I'd say the Lost Belts are all better than it. And then Shimusa. Would I put Shimusa over any of the Lost Belts? I don't. If I did, it would be LB. Oh, I don't know. And LB3 maybe. I liked LB3 for what it was. No, I wouldn't put any of the pseudo singularities over any of the Lost Belts. I don't think Columbus' design could have been better. Yeah. Yeah, he seems like it's like, well, no, I mean, his third ascension is pretty unique. But yeah, the one they used for him in, like, because the one in Agartha was, like, first ascension? It was that sprite, so... Which, I guess they didn't want to spoil what his final ascension looked like, I guess, but he seemed pretty plain in his, first ascension, which I think is a fair thing to say. But anyway, man. I hope they do find a way to, like, maybe once Earth is back in order and proper human history is brought about, maybe there'll be a community of, like, all the people in the Lost Belts who were wiped out. Like, just somewhere on Earth, there's just a community of all these people. That'd be nice. And Asha's family gets brought back. That's probably not gonna happen, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice. But yeah. Anyway. You looked at the drawing with colored pencils. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I can see that. But anywho, I guess this is gonna do it. Tomorrow we'll continue the collaboration event, Golden Week, Hot Springs. And who knows? Maybe Aoko will make an appearance eventually in my yeah. I don't know if I have any faith in that, but you know, I still got 2.5 weeks. You know, surely I've got time. Surely I'll be able to gather up what I need to summon. Probably not. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time for Murder at Kumano Hot Springs. Peace. Don't forget to bond. Yeah, I just need to farm some SQ. I'm like 5k short, or 5 million short, that is. But yeah, I'll catch you later.